Is transparency just a buzzword, or is it the secret ingredient to a successful business in today's world? That's the million-dollar question we're pondering today. You see, we're living in a new age of business transparency, where the veil of corporate secrecy is being lifted, and companies are being held to a higher standard of openness and honesty. It's not just about the products or the services anymore. It's about the entire package. People want to know how a business operates, what its core values are, and how it impacts society and the environment. And they're not just asking these questions out of curiosity. They're demanding answers, and their purchasing decisions are increasingly being influenced by them. So why this growing demand for transparency and authenticity? Well, simply put, it's a matter of trust. In a world where information is at our fingertips, consumers have become more discerning. They want to ensure that their hard-earned money is going towards businesses that align with their values and principles. Take the cryptocurrency sector, for instance. People want to know about the security measures in place to protect their investments and data. They want to understand how transactions are processed and what fees are involved. They also care about the environmental impact of these digital currencies and what steps are being taken to mitigate it. Or consider the oil and gold sectors. These industries are often under intense scrutiny due to their potential environmental and societal impacts. Consumers want insight into the safety measures, technological innovations, and ethical sourcing practices of these companies. They want to see the steps being taken to minimize carbon footprints, promote fair labor practices, and support local economies. But remember, transparency isn't just about providing information, it's about providing the right information in a genuine and authentic manner. It's about telling real stories, engaging with your community, and using diverse media to make the information accessible and engaging. It's about showing your audience that you're not just a faceless corporation, but a responsible entity that shares their values and cares about the same issues. So, as we delve into this topic, remember, transparency isn't just about being open, it's about being real. Cryptocurrency, a field often shrouded in mystery. But what happens when we shed light on it? The world of cryptocurrency. It's a realm of digital currencies where blockchain technology and cryptography come together to create a secure and decentralized form of currency, but for many, it's a world wrapped in layers of complexity and uncertainty. The key to removing this veil? Transparency. Transparency in operations is paramount in the cryptocurrency sector. When we talk about operations, we're referring to the security measures in place to protect user investments and data. No one wants to wake up to find their digital wallet empty, right? It's crucial for cryptocurrency projects to openly share their security protocols, transaction processes, and fees. This level of openness helps build trust, a vital currency in the digital world. Now, let's talk about sustainability. Cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin, have faced criticism for their environmental impact due to energy-intensive mining processes. It's like a digital gold rush, but instead of pickaxes and shovels, we're using electricity and processing power. But what if we could change that narrative? By highlighting efforts to use renewable energy sources or showcasing support for more energy-efficient cryptocurrencies, we can resonate with environmentally conscious consumers. But transparency isn't just about operations and sustainability, it's also about the community and social impact. Cryptocurrencies have the potential to democratize finance, foster financial inclusivity, and drive technological innovations that benefit society. But how do we show this? By sharing how cryptocurrency projects contribute to charitable causes or technological advancements. It's about showing the human side of the blockchain. Consider the example of Ethereum. They are not only reshaping the financial landscape, but also supporting various social impact projects. They've been transparent about their operations and their efforts towards sustainability, which has resulted in a positive image and increased trust among their users. So, you see, transparency isn't just about lifting the veil. It's about showing the world that behind the codes and algorithms, there's a drive to make a positive impact. It's about being open about the challenges and how we're addressing them. It's about showing that, yes, cryptocurrencies do consume energy, but we're actively seeking solutions. It's about showing that, yes, the world of cryptocurrency is complex, but here's how we're making it secure and accessible. Transparency in the cryptocurrency sector is not just a nice to have, it's a necessity. It's what separates the fly-by-night operations from the projects committed to making a lasting impact. It's what builds trust, fosters community, and drives innovation. Cryptocurrency, when handled with transparency, has the potential to revolutionize not just finance, but society as a whole. And isn't that a future worth investing in? The oil industry, often seen as opaque and secretive. But what if we could see through the black gold? Picture this, an industry that's been around for centuries and is often the subject of environmental scrutiny. An industry that powers our cars, heats our homes, and forms the basis for countless products we use every day. Yes, we're talking about the oil industry. It's a sector that's not just vital to our everyday lives, but also one that's under the microscope for its environmental footprint. Now, let's imagine a new era for the oil industry, one of transparency and environmental responsibility. A world where oil companies share their efforts to minimize carbon footprints, where they're not just investing in carbon capture technologies, but also supporting and even spearheading renewable energy projects. This isn't a pipe dream. It's a reality that's slowly taking shape as the industry responds to a global call for sustainability. But environmental responsibility is just one side of the coin. Another crucial aspect is supply chain transparency. In an industry as vast and complex as oil, ensuring ethical sourcing and fair labor practices throughout the supply chain is no small feat. But it's a challenge that many oil companies are stepping up to meet. They're providing insights into their operations, from extraction to refining, showing how they're ensuring the rights and well-being of their workers while also maintaining the integrity of their supply chains. And then there's the behind-the-scenes look at the industry. It's easy to view oil companies as faceless corporations, but when we pull back the curtain, we see a different picture. We see safety measures in place that protect not just the workers, but also the environment. We see innovation and technology driving efficiency and reducing waste. We see a commitment to excellence and safety that's often overlooked in the broader narrative. Take, for example, the use of advanced seismic technology for exploratory drilling. This technology allows oil companies to map out underground oil reserves with unprecedented accuracy, reducing the need for exploratory wells and thereby minimizing environmental disruption. It's just one of many ways the industry is innovating to meet the challenges of the 21st century. So yes, the oil industry has its challenges. It's an industry that's often been shrouded in secrecy, with a significant environmental footprint. But it's also an industry that's evolving, that's embracing transparency and taking steps to minimize its impact on the planet. It's an industry that's showing us that transparency isn't just about revealing the bad, it's also about highlighting the good, the efforts being made, the progress being achieved. In the oil industry, transparency can be the key to not just survival, but thriving in today's conscious market. Gold, a symbol of wealth and power, but what is the true cost of this precious metal? Let's delve into the world of gold mining, where the glimmering allure of this invaluable element often overshadows the pressing concerns of ethical sourcing, sustainability, and local economic impact. These factors are not mere footnotes in the story of gold. They are the chapters that define its authenticity. First, let's talk about ethical sourcing. Picture this: a large gold mining company, let's call it Golden Future, operating in a remote corner of the globe. Golden Future understands that ethical sourcing is not just about respecting the earth from where the gold is extracted, but also about respecting the rights and well-being of the miners. So, they implement strict labor laws and safety measures. They refuse to deal with mines that exploit child labor or violate human rights. By doing so, Golden Future ensures that the gold they offer to the market is not only physically pure, but ethically pure as well. Now, let's move on to sustainability initiatives. Gold mining is often associated with environmental degradation, but it doesn't have to be. Consider a company named EcoGold. EcoGold is committed to reducing the environmental impact of their operations. They recycle gold, restore mining sites, and are continually innovating to reduce water usage. They have even started a tree planting initiative to offset the carbon emissions from their operations. EcoGold shows that gold mining and environmental responsibility can indeed go hand in hand. Finally, let's talk about the investment in local economies. Imagine a company named Community Gold. Community Gold operates in a small town, providing jobs and contributing to the local economy. They also invest in infrastructure development and support local schools and hospitals. By doing so, Community Gold ensures that the benefits of their operations are shared with the community that hosts them. These companies, Golden Future, Eco Gold, and Community Gold, are not real. They are amalgamations of best practices, the gold standard, if you will, of what companies in the gold industry can aspire to become. They demonstrate that the value of gold is not just in its lustrous shine or its financial worth, but in the ethical, sustainable, and community-focused practices that bring it from the earth to our hands. The desire for transparency and authenticity is not a passing trend. It's a shift in how we, as a global society, understand and value goods and services. In the gold mining sector, this shift is turning the common perception of gold on its head, revealing that the true treasure lies not just in the metal itself, but in the practices that extract and refine it. In the gold mining sector, authenticity can turn a common metal into a true treasure. So we've seen how transparency and authenticity can transform industries. But how can you make these values resonate with your audience? The answer lies in three key areas: authentic storytelling, community engagement, and the use of diverse media. Let's dive into each. Firstly, authentic storytelling. Imagine you're a cryptocurrency company that's just implemented a new security measure. Instead of simply announcing this, why not tell the story of why and how you did it? The challenges you faced, the breakthroughs you made, and the real people who made it happen. This not only humanizes your brand, but also makes your message more relatable and engaging. If you are an oil company, sharing the story of your journey towards carbon neutrality, the steps you've taken, the successes and the setbacks, goes a long way in making your initiatives more credible. In the gold sector, sharing the story of a miner, showcasing the real people behind the scenes, and the measures you've taken to ensure their welfare can resonate deeply with your audience. Secondly, community engagement is vital. Remember, communication is a two-way street. Encourage feedback and dialogue about your practices and initiatives. This not only fosters a sense of community, but also provides valuable insights into what your audience cares about. You could set up a forum for discussion, host Q&A sessions, or even invite suggestions on how you can improve. Finally, the use of diverse media. A picture is worth 1,000 words and a video, 1,000,000. Incorporate videos, infographics, and live sessions to share your behind-the-scenes content and sustainability efforts. This not only makes the information more accessible, but also adds a layer of authenticity that words alone may not convey. By weaving these elements into your communication strategy, you can create a narrative that not only informs, but also connects, inspires, and engages. It's about making your audience feel a part of your journey, and in the process, building a relationship that's based on trust and mutual respect. Remember, the most powerful stories are not just told, they are lived. So, what does the future hold for business transparency and authenticity? This key question is one that continues to echo in boardrooms, startup hubs, and everywhere in between. To venture a guess, let's take a moment to summarize the main points we've made throughout this video. In the realm of cryptocurrency, transparency in operations, sustainability efforts, and a focus on community and social impact are paramount. For the oil industry, environmental responsibility, supply chain transparency, and a behind-the-scenes look at safety and innovation are key. And in gold mining, ethical sourcing, sustainability initiatives, and investment in local economies are vital. But what does this all mean for the future of business? Well, it suggests a shift from a solely profit-driven paradigm to one that values authenticity, transparency, and a commitment to social responsibility. Businesses will need to be more open about their operations, their impact on the environment, and their contributions to society at large. This isn't just a trend, it's becoming an expectation. Moreover, the future of business transparency is likely to be shaped by evolving technologies. Blockchain, for instance, could provide unprecedented visibility into supply chains, making it easier for consumers to verify a company's claims about ethical sourcing or environmental responsibility. In terms of communication, we expect to see businesses continue to leverage diverse media to engage with their communities. Real stories, infographics, live sessions. These are the tools that will help businesses tell their stories in a way that resonates with the modern consumer. In essence, the future of business transparency is about building trust, fostering a sense of community, and aligning corporate actions with societal values. This is a future where businesses aren't just entities that sell products or services, but are part of a larger social fabric, contributing positively to the world we all share. In an era where consumers value authenticity and transparency, businesses that embrace these values will not just survive, they will thrive. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe for more insights into today's business world.